Hi Gastro Pals, it's Tiny Small Fry here again. As you know, I like making use of all my leftovers, and yesterday we had roast pork. On Saturday we tried the Tom Kerridge spicy steak bavette taco recipe from his new series. So I'm going to try and do something and use up all the bits and bobs that we had left over from that and the roast pork from yesterday, and basically come up with something similar but different. Okay, so in my wok here I have some frozen sweet corn and some frozen peppers, and I'm just going to put that on to a low heat, and we're going to sort of fry that through. We've got a little bit of spray oil in the bottom, and then I've got some leftover mushrooms that I had for yesterday's breakfast that didn't get cooked because we got too many, and a chopped red onion sitting there that was left over from Saturday's tea as well. Okay, so then in here I have a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of oregano, and a quarter teaspoon of mild chili powder. That is going to go onto the meat in a moment. Right, now you can see that's sizzling away nicely now, and you can see the veg is nicely defrosted. So I'm going to add in the mushrooms and the onions in a moment. This is absolutely looking fantastic and smelling great too. So here you can see what I've done to the meat. I've spread the spice mix over the meat, mixed it round a little bit. If you fancy something a little bit more piquant, a little bit more heat, you can add in more chili powder if you so wish. So here you can see the guacamole type dip that I've made, which is basically frozen avocado blitzed into some sour cream, a little bit of lime juice mixed round, and it's really nice actually, and really cheap. Iceland are doing frozen avocado at the moment in their fruit freezer, and you can get 2 bags for £3, and I've used probably about a quarter of a bag in here, and it tastes divine, I can tell you that. Right, so I've already added in the red onion. Here come the mushrooms. We're going to stir fry this now until the mushrooms are starting to soften up a little bit, and then we'll add in the pork. Okay, so you can see I've already put the spiced pork in, and you do really need to make sure this is heated right the way through and piping hot. You have to be really careful with pork. Of course, for a veggie alternative, just throw the spice mix over the veg and ignore the pork if that's what you want to do. Okay, and there we have it. Spicy pork tortilla wraps. And delicious they are too. This made enough for 3 each, and there were 4 of us. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. I'm stuffed to the gills now. All that remains for me to say is enjoy your food. Bon appetit.